The Chiefs supporters hoping that they will get back to winning ways after losing to SuperSport United recently. For Magesi, the anticipation of facing another Soweto giant. They've already beaten one in cup competition this season. Can they do the inexplicable and beat both of the Soweto giants in the early stages of their debut season in the Betway Premiership?
If you are Magesi, it's a question of consolidation. But again, guarding against complacency, yes, they have beaten Orlando Pirates. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be the case with the Chiefs team that's full of exciting players. It's going to be an open game, I'm expecting that. But for Chiefs, it's always a question of bouncing back. For Magesi, they have to try and prove a point that it was not a fluke for them to beat a Soweto giant.
Absolutely. Both having had victories in the opening round of the Carling knockout. They'll be in action this coming weekend as well. There's the Magesi side unchanged from the goalless draw against Cape Town City on Sunday. Elvis Chipazeze with a lot of responsibilities between the posts. He always plays well against the big clubs. Delano Abrahams with Chirambatare and Makuba and Kakora. They've got players that can get into good positions. They've got players that can score goals. And then Samuel Dopo is in the holding midfield position. He starts for the 4th time today, does the Ghanaian, and he really is a quality player. As far as Kaizer Chiefs are concerned, well, 5 changes, rather surprisingly, from coach Nazruddin Nabi. 2 of them that are unfortunate in the injury, long-term injury to Castillo, and the suspension of Miguel Ignacio, the captain, who sits this one out due to suspension and an accumulation of cards. So that gives Given Simango his first start of the season. He has played once as a substitute, the former TX Galaxy centre-back. Also a start for Ngosengipili and Ngobo of their debut season in the Betway Premiership. Opportunity for Edmo Chirambatare. Nice little pullback as well to John McCartney. And Magesi score! 5 minutes in, and the home side have struck early. It's a big blow early on for Kaizer Chiefs, and Twari can't believe it. And I can't imagine Msimango and Dortley will be too pleased either. It's a great start for the home side.
Can someone pull up the clip of the goal they scored against Orlando Pirates? Almost similar. Because they're snipers.
Oh, look at the space available here to Ranga Chivaviro just for a moment, and there was a bit of a foot up, I felt, from Chirambatare back defensively. And again, Chiefs take the set piece quickly, and again it's Vilakazi, and that's not that far away, you know. It's going to be a goal kick. Chiefs are looking for something more than that.
Well, it is quick thinking. I like the fact that they are sharper, they're trying to see the gaps, and they're trying to exploit those kind of gaps. Of course, yeah, you've got to try and hit the target. Nothing wrong in terms of the attempt.
Lovely play, delightful so far in this encounter. Space for Chivaviro.
I want to see that from where it starts. What got the fans to be excited? The posture. Look at this. You don't see this often. Never to be repeated.
Oh, that's a lovely piece of skill from Reeve Frost. It does look so good with the ball at his feet. And so for that matter does Vilakazi. The shot! Well, we've seen one from Shabalala go just over. We've seen that one from Vilakazi follow a very similar route. Yeah, it is frustrating, but it's so close.
I can hear the old man somewhere in Tuzuma saying to this young man, Zama Futi, keep on trying, because it is good intention that you're doing. You're setting yourself up for good moves.
Bit more of an angle to deal with, and Twari had to be called into action. That's excessive corners for the home side.
Sit back, defend. What defending? We're going to put Chiefs under pressure. That seems to be what they want to do.
And they've made 2 changes already. Gaston Sereno. Bradley Cross! Wow. Goal written all over it. He knows he should have done better. The fullback.
Firstly, we should talk about the cross to Bradley Cross. It rhymes well, doesn't it? But it doesn't end up that well.
And 6 years later, in 2022, when they were promoted a second time. And it's only taken them 1 more season after that to get promoted to the Premier League. So there's good things happening in Polokwane.
Do you know of any florists so that we can send them their flowers?
Free kick there, near post! Oh, not enough cover for Matwari. Great free kick. Magesi score a second. Kakora grabs his first goal in the colours of his new team. And Kaizer Chiefs, if they weren't under pressure before, are now under a little bit of scrutiny.
Isn't such a beauty? A peach of a set piece.
Tangible than that, if there is a goal that comes from Amakosi. The chance for Shabalala finally threads the eye of the needle past Chipizeze. Kaizer Chiefs are back in it with 14 minutes and stoppage time to go. A 2-0 scoreline is a dangerous one. Shaba on target for the second time this season after his opening goal of the season against Gallants. Chiefs have reduced the deficit by half. And they have a chance to make it. 2-2 off the post.
This is sheer beauty.
Chiefs are turning it on. They've equalised. There's going to be a yellow card for a jersey that's been thrown off. But Chipizeze beaten twice within the space of 2 minutes. The Kaizer Chiefs supporters are alive and cooking in Polokwane.
Question is, Lise Kazini na, Ilengatini na, Emo Mading na. Yes, they are saying so, Amakosi.
Okubu scored early. Chirambadore followed in the 72nd minute with a great free kick. But Shabalala pounced upon Magesi. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes for Mduduzi. And it all ends 2-2 in Polokwane.